So that just goes to show you that you can do what works best for you. You can be unique. You can be a trailblazer, right? Let's say you're really good at accompanying yourself on the piano, but you want to solo on guitar. I don't play guitar, but maybe you do. Or maybe you want to play violin while you're soloing. Do it. Do it. That will be the thing that sets you apart from the other musicians, right? That will be the thing that people remember you by, right? And it is all neurodivergence affirming, because I'm telling you, once you find the thing that helps you, and for me that's polychords and singing my solos. Once you figure out your two things, or your one thing where that makes your musicianship grow to the next level, you can do great things. All right, so that is my teaching philosophy on how we can improve music education for neurodivergent folks, by changing the way that we practice, by reducing the overwhelm, by breaking up our practice session into smaller, more manageable chunks, right? Using the Pomodoro timer or another strategy that works for you, by changing the way that we notate chords, because after all, some would say that while music theory is very systematic, that in some parts of it, it's also a social construct. It's really just these chord symbols, and this entire real book was written by human beings, specifically neurotypical human beings, non-disabled human beings. So if anything in this book, or literally any piece of sheet music and how it's notated, if it doesn't work for you, change it. Just like if you're on the piano and a certain fingering doesn't work for you, change it, right? Change it. I remember when I learned that, really the fingering on the piano, I mean, obviously there's a better way to do fingering, but ultimately it's up to you. And lastly, soloing. Figure out which of the soloing methods works for you, whether it's breaking up the solo into smaller pieces, whether it's soloing within the key, whether it's singing along like Keith Jarrett does, or just soloing on a completely different instrument than the one that you're comping on. Do what works for you, and listen to other musicians online and how they describe their creative process, and learn from them. So thank you so much for watching, everybody.